You know how running shoes are kind of the new stiletto? I feel like the same thing is happening with wedding cakes. I mean, we used to have these great, big, grand wedding cakes. They just got more fancy and more fancy and more fancy until you had these like extremely tall, extremely extravagant wedding cakes. But nobody ever ate them. They're just like, they're on display, you spend thousands of dollars on them and no one really eats the wedding cake. Now we're seeing a new trend, which is the long wedding cake. We've rewound 20 years and we're going back to slabs apparently. Except instead of just like a basic slab, they're just doing very long, elegantly decorated wedding cakes. And they're stunning. They're so weird. As someone who's like obsessed over wedding cakes for so many years, this is such a weird new trend and completely different than anything we've seen. But I've talked to other wedding cake designers and they're saying they're getting a lot of requests for these. Like this is a new thing. And they are beautiful. But since this is basically a grocery store cake size, I want to see if we can turn grocery store cakes into a long fancy wedding cake only using things from the grocery store. So yesterday we went out and we got all of the grocery store cakes. We needed a lot because this is gonna be a big cake. We also chose a color palette and tried to find some fresh flowers at the grocery store that would match and different elements that are gonna help elevate both the flavor of the cake and the design of the cake. We bought 5 grocery store cakes to do the trend because my vibe is if we can do 3 cakes long and then divide these 2 cakes into more cakes to make it a little bit taller, then that should be like a pretty long length.
I'm confused why you didn't get 6. Why do we only get 5?
I have a plan.
Okay, let's follow the plan.
If said plan doesn't work, we have to go and get another cake. But I didn't want it to be too tall.
Yeah.
Just smells so nostalgic, like childhood. There's something about a grocery store cake that's not like a high quality cake, but it's still really yummy. I feel like it's the same thing with burgers. You can get a burger, it's not really a good burger, but it's like, you know, a nostalgic, happy junk food burger, like McDonald's and stuff. Like,
I don't think I actually ever went to McDonald's until I was a teenager.
Seriously?
Yeah, my mom was very against McDonald's.
You never went to a birthday party at McDonald's?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like all like 90s birthday parties were all at McDonald's at like the jungle gyms and stuff. The vibe is I want to take off all of the colored icing so I can hopefully recolor it, but I want to preserve as much white icing as I can, either for the filling or re-icing. I've got all my colored icing, all my white icing separated, but I still have to separate the actual cake layers. We're gonna have to make a custom cake for it because these cakes are gonna be way too long than anything I could buy at the store. So I bought a giant shelf at the hardware store yesterday. Kevin's gonna cut it down, and we just got some ribbon that we're gonna glue around all of the edges so that way it looks a little bit more finished for a big cake board. The hot glue gun was not looking good.
I'm gonna turn it
so
off.
We're trying old school and going back to arts and crafts with glue sticks.
Do you think this is gonna work? What's your confidence level?
I don't know, like stop bothering me. that's my level. Why is this so hard?
There's a little bit of edge that's showing down there. There you go. Oh, too much. What's going on?
It just keeps getting worse and worse. That's where it's staying, Kevin.
It's perfect. Oh, and your hair is in the glue stick.
I need to go back to bed.
Do you want me to glue the rest of this on?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
you go sit down, have a nap.
Goodbye.
Get your water.
I finished adding the ribbon to the whole cake board. Very nicely.
Nicely done.
Nicely done. Grocery store cakes, they're very soft, but I want to de-layer it. We're going. Ha! Okay. I can think this through.
Now what?
I think I gotta flip it. Yeah, okay, I did it. I want to de-layer it so we can take out the filling and add a more flavorful filling. Yes.
We don't have a filling made yet.
We do not. We're a little bit all over the place, Kevin. You should really get your together. Yeah.
Should have set up an overhead camera.
Why, you make such a good overhead camera.
Yeah, but it hurts my arms after a while.
But then it's kind of like...
I've got like a solid 35 seconds in me and then I'm like, nope, that's too much. What do you want, dog?
If you've seen this black dog in some of our clips, this is not our dog. This is Kevin's father's dog that we've just been pet sitting. So we did not get a new dog, just temporary. Also, his name is Skittles. I think let's make the filling.
Okay.
High five, Kevin.
Nope. Let's wash those hands first.
The vibe is, I wanna do some like fresh fruit filling in it. So on top, I'm thinking we're gonna have the flowers, but I've never done it before, but I thought we could do like candied citrus which I thought would look really bright and colorful and pretty, but it's still something cheap you could do from the grocery store. And I thought I would couple that with raspberries because like citrus and raspberries and cream, I feel like that's gonna work really well together. So I got extra citrus so that way we could zest it. So I have grapefruit, lemon, orange, and lime. I really wanted to find blood orange because I thought that that'd be very bright and pretty. I could not find it.
Why'd you get so many raspberries?
Because it's a big cake and I wanted there to be like a raspberry in like every bite because we're gonna do 2 layers of filling.
It smells so good.
It does, it smells. I love grapefruit. My dad used to make me grapefruit for breakfast on the weekends. And when they make grapefruit for breakfast, you'd like cut around the outside and then cut each little slice so the cubes would just pop out and then add some sugar on top. So good. I feel like it looks like citrus confetti in here. There's so much citrus, but I want there to be a big blast of flavor because like otherwise it's just like vanilla cake and vanilla icing. So if we can get a lot of citrus in there, especially the zest because it holds so much, I think it's gonna be like a punch of fresh flavor. Okay. Lemon meringue vibes, almost like a lemonade, but with cream. I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon extract just to like amp up that lemony flavor. Other than that, I think it's gonna go really well with my raspberries. I feel like this isn't gonna change the flavor profile like drastically, but it'll definitely amp it up, give it a lot more flavor.
The cake's pretty unlevel.
Yeah, because I feel like they give them these giant sheet cakes and these giant knives and it's so hard to level them. I remember somebody commenting from the grocery store before being like, it's so hard to make them level, you have no idea. But I think once we get like a good crumb coat and stuff on, we'll fix that up.
Raspberries are so hard because they've got like a hole in them.
I hate when they get soft when you're trying to do stuff with them and then they're all just like somebody just went to complete mush.
Probably didn't help you wringing them out in the paper towel.
Probably not. You're asking why I bought so many raspberries, like this is why.
Yeah.
You don't want to like slice the cake and be like, oh, here's half a raspberry in my slice. I think I underestimated how many raspberries I need because I still need that for the next layer filling. So we're spreading them out a little bit. It won't be as raspberry dense as I want it to be, but that's okay.
Still pretty dense.
Was that not what you want?
I just don't understand the purpose of it.
Well, because then now they're not sticking up. Was it just that was unexpected?
Maybe it was just lacking finesse or something, I'm not sure.
I feel like if there's one thing I lack, it is finesse. It is finesse.
It was reminded me of like making mud pies when I was a kid.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt like that.
Yeah.
I want to keep the flavor in there, but I just want to.
I think you got the flavor in there.
Okay, I'm gonna finish filling and layering this up. I could just do fresh citrus instead of candied citrus, which I've never made before. But my issue is that fresh citrus with like the juices, they like bleed into the icing and then it's problematic because then it gets curly. So I figure we do this. Also, I usually want like tall decorations and really tall cakes because tall cakes are more modern and more elegant. Like I'm always about the tall cakes. This is the opposite. Like we're playing opposite day here because the cake is very short, but the decorations also have to be short because you don't want things like sticking up out of it. So I figured like little citrus slices all over the top of the cake would be very pretty and wouldn't add to like the height of the cake. And also it'd feel a little bit more elevated with it being candied and add some different textures and colors and stuff so it's not just flowers. We finished making the candied fruit. I feel like they turned out okay. After we sliced them, we put them in boiling water for about 5 minutes, rinsed them in cold water and then had to pat them dry. And then we like sauteed them in a sugar syrup until they became translucent, which took about 20 to 40 minutes. Very tedious process because they couldn't touch or overlap each other. So we had to have like 3 separate pots going and then we baked them for an hour. I don't know what happened to the grapefruits. I mean, these definitely can't go on the cake, but. Oh, well, they're yummy. Well, that's a positive. At least I can still eat them. I think the other ones look cute. So we're gonna go with those ones. This is the color palette I'm going for. I was looking up online different like 2026 popular color palettes. I ended up settling on this one because I felt like I had a beautiful arrangement of colors. I think they look pretty and modern. So I'm gonna try to create this kind of color here. I thought I'd put it in the mixer. The problem is with grocery store icing, if you over mix it, it gets super sticky and it's really hard to spread. So I'm just hoping we don't over mix it. I thought maybe the mixer would be the easiest way to mix this amount of icing without over mixing. 100% the largest cake I have ever iced. There might be a little bit of a marbling pattern kind of coming through with some of the white. So I really don't want to over mix it and end up with super sticky icing. It's also very air bubbly icing. We're not gonna go for a perfectly smooth cake. We're gonna go for like a rough, rustic kind of texture. I feel like this color is very pretty. I think that's a big thing that can make a difference with transforming a grocery store cake too, is the colors. Like the colors that you use at the grocery store are so like bright or pastel. Like they definitely have a grocery store coloring look. If you just change the color up and elevate it, I feel like that instantly makes a big difference. I just want to rough it up a little bit, like purposefully. So I think just, what do you think of this?
I don't know. Is that how they do the rough texture?
I can try to do more. If I add some more back on and just kind of, I like that a lot better. I really love these cakes that have like thick buttercream wave on it. I think for this long of a cake, it'll look really nice. It'll help also anchor the decorations. Otherwise the decorations are being kind of like floating. This will give us spots to kind of cluster them. And I really like this picture because it's got some waves. They're not too tight. So I'm gonna try to map this out, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you are coming down the side.
Okay, I think that'll be good. And I thought we'd do an ombre. So I was playing around with the color palette. I made purple, and it's not the vibe. I thought it'd be nice to bring in extra color and do purple in this other color. I hate it. It's getting closer to birthday. So I'm gonna do a lighter color of this kind of dusky color and some white ombre together. I also bought extra icing at the grocery store because I knew I was probably gonna need some extra for piping and decorations. I can now only find one grocery store who will sell me extra icing. I used to be able to get it anywhere, but you guys kept going after I posted a couple of like the this to that videos turning grocery store cakes into something else. All the grocery stores started selling out of icing, so now I can't get them everywhere. Which I love that this has just become like a viral hack. But I also really desperately hope my one grocery store doesn't stop selling me the icing. This is fun. Uh-oh. I can't see the dip. Or just put like a flower there. Whoopsies. I feel like it looks a little funky, but I think with all the decorations on it, it's gonna look really nice. It was hard to figure out, like at first I was just gonna do a subtle little S, but I feel like I really wanted to come from side to side so we can have more clusters. So I didn't want to just kitty corner the decorations or put them in a bundle in the center. I wanted something with more interest when it came to like the layout. We've got candied citrus and a lot of flowers in our color palette. And I'm gonna do little clusters of citrus and flowers and see if I can bring this whole design together. I'm gonna protect all of the flowers from the cake by wrapping in saran wrap and then floral tape so that way it doesn't penetrate into the cake, but also be food safe. Wish me luck. I'm low-key obsessed. I have conflicting feelings because it's a gorgeous cake. And I'm like, if this was for a birthday or a bridal shower, I'm like, whew, it's so pretty. For a wedding? What do we think of the long wedding cake? Because I do think it's so cute. I love the color palette. I think the fruit add a nice, balance to it. I love the little clusters of flowers. Like I really like the execution of the design, but I'm still like, do we like the long flat cake? I don't know. You guys are gonna have to tell me how you think I did, but also like, what do we think of this trend? Are we okay with these kinds of wedding cakes and ditching the big 3-tier extravagant crazy wedding cakes that we've like come to know over all these years? Let's do a taste test. It is a humongous slice, but I really want to make sure I got some of that filling there in the center. So I'm gonna carve a little bite. I love lemon raspberry, but that is a good slice of cake.
That's it? That was your review?
It's a basic grocery store cake, so it still tastes like a grocery store cake, but I do feel like what I'm getting isn't grocery store. What I'm getting is that hit of citrus and that raspberry, and I feel like that's really added. Like that's what I'm tasting the most of. And I feel like that elevated it a lot in the slice. It looks really pretty. Do you have thoughts?
I mean, it's a pretty cake, so.
I can
see why people are doing it for their wedding.
It's a beautiful cake. Like I feel like I'd be happy with this for a wedding. It's just like, I'm like.
We don't know how much bakers charge though.
This 100% would have to be a lot less than a big fondant covered cake, you know, and especially like a multi-tiered cake. Like this would be a lot easier to do. So I feel like people must be saving money. They could also do it themselves. A lot of people wouldn't be able to do a multi-tiered cake themselves. They could do this themselves with crap just from the grocery store. Let me know your thoughts. I can't wait to hear them in the comments down below. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.